Hi, welcome to our Learning Studio Zone. This is me Sudesh Ahmed. Today I'm going to discuss the basic and important branch of linguistics, that is pragmatics. Most of the time we have the two different meanings from what is said, like the semantical meaning and the contextual meaning. So the semantical meaning we mean the dictionary meaning or the real meaning of the words, while the contextual meaning means what is conveyed by the words or the meaning exists within a society. Like for example, we have the words bitch or the son of bitch. So from the word bitch, we means from as the semantical meaning, we means the female dog. But if we say the son of the bitch, so in contextual meaning, we it it means that it's insult for someone. So in this video lecture, we are going to talk about the pragmatics, that how the different words convey a contextual meanings, and we will talk about the pragmatics, the origin of pragmatics, the definition of pragmatics, the importance of pragmatics, that why we study pragmatics, and the differences between pragmatics and semantics. So let's know about the pragmatics briefly. Origin of pragmatics. The origin of pragmatics lies in the Greek word pragma, which means deed. Then it converted to the word pragmaticos, which means relating to the fact. Then after that it converted to the Latin word pragmatics, which word means busy, interfering, or conceited. So the derivation of the words pragmatic in English is a combination of two different words, pragma, which means practical or real, and tex, which means the scientific study. So, simply we can define pragmatics as the branch of linguistics that deals with the study of how language is used in the context to convey meaning beyond the literal interpretation of words and sentences. Or, pragmatic is the study of meaning of words, phrases, and full sentences in the social context. Or, pragmatic is the study of meaning of words in their practical context. Or we can say that pragmatic is the study of invisible meaning. Like, for example, if someone say, do you have the time? So, if you are in the party or etc. So it means that are you having the watch to tell me the exact time or or to tell me the present time? Or we can mean from it that you have do you have the time? So we can mean from this that are you having the time for me to talk or to go somewhere? So, pragmatics study the invisible meaning or the contextual meaning. One of the linguists named as Rolleman defined pragmatics as pragmatic is particularly concerned in more, that more is communicated. For example, if someone say I am ill, so it means that he needs to go to the doctor, or he need to take some rest, or he need to take some tablets. So it means that pragmatic deals in the contextual meaning, which we means that if someone say a word, so it communicates the different meanings to us. Or we can say that pragmatic is the study of speaker's meaning to the listener, as what is communicated by the speaker and what is interpreted by the listener. So we can define pragmatics as a whole as the branch of linguistics which deals with the language in use and the context in which it is used, deal including the matter as diaxis, the taking of turn in conversation, text organization, presupposition, and implicature. Why? To know clearly about the pragmatics, that how pragmatics study the contextual meaning or invisible meaning, we have to know about the differences between semantics and pragmatics, that how semantics study the internal meaning or the real meaning of the words or the dictionary meaning of words, and how pragmatics study the contextual meaning or the meaning exist in the society. So let's know about the differences of semantics and pragmatics. Let's know about the similarities between semantics and pragmatics. Semantics and pragmatics. Number first, both are the subfield of linguistics. Number second, both are considered as the level of language. Number third, both are linked or related between them because both deals with the meaning of words and sentences but in the different levels. Number fourth, both use the reference dimension in order to understand the meaning of the words or sentences. Now, differences between semantics and pragmatics. Number first, definition of semantics. The definition of semantic is that its study of meaning, that it is used for understanding human expression through language, while pragmatics defined as it is the study the way in which context contributes to the meaning. Meaning in semantics. Semantics is focused only in the meaning, while pragmatic deals with the usage. It focused about how people use language, like social language skill we use in our daily interactions with others. In semantics, we study the sentences as semantics information is encoded in the sentences, while in pragmatics information is generated by or at least made relevant by the act of uttering the sentences. In semantics, we use the context invariant. The context is independent of the context. The content is independent of the context in semantics, while in the pragmatics, the contents mean the phrases or expression depends upon the context. In semantics, the sentence meaning is it focus it focused in what a sentence means. For example, what is counts as the equivalent of in the language concerned, while in pragmatics we focus on the speaker meanings. It focused in what a speaker means or intended to convey when he uses a piece of language. In semantics, we focus on the literals. A literal meaning is the literal meaning is assumed to belong to the domain of semantics without references to any particular context of utterance, while in pragmatics we goes to non-literal use. Yes, non-literal meaning is assumed by pragmatics. In other words, it can be determined by taking into account the context of an utterance. In semantics, we focus on the rules, as semantic is determined by the rules of the language, while pragmatic is determined by the principles. Let us know what are the importance of pragmatics while studying it, or why we study pragmatics. So we study pragmatics because pragmatics helps in interpretation of meaning. Number first, pragmatic helps in interpreting the intended meaning behind utterances, allowing communication to go beyond the literal words' meanings. This is essential for understanding humor, sarcasm, metaphors, and applied meaning. Number second, effective communication. Understanding pragmatic principles enable individuals to communicate effectively in various social contexts. It involves not only what is said but also how it is said, taking into account the social dynamics, cultural norms, and situational factors. Number third, social interactions. Pragmatics governs how people interact with each other through language, including the politeness strategies, turn taking in conversation, and managing social relationships. Mastery of pragmatic skills fosters smoother and more harmonious social interactions. Number four, contextual adaptation. Pragmatics competence allows individuals to adapt their language use to different contextual and audiences, considering factors such as age, social status, familiarities, and setting. This adaptability enhances communication efficiency and effectiveness. Number 5. Resolving ambiguity. Pragmatics knowledge helps resolve ambiguities in language by considering contextual cause, speaker intentions, and shared knowledge. It allows listener to disambiguate meaning and interpret message accurately. Number 6. Cross-cultural understanding. Pragmatic understanding is essential for navigating intercultural communication as different cultures may have various norms, politeness, conventions, and conversational styles. Awareness of cultural differences in pragmatics promotes empathy and reduces misunderstanding. So, overall, pragmatics bridge the gap between language structure and language use, facilitating nuance and contextually appropriate communication in diverse social and cultural settings. Hope you will have got the idea about pragmatics, that how pragmatics studies the invisible meaning or the contextual meaning in a language. Yes, we have discussed the origin of pragmatics, definition of pragmatics, the difference between semantics and pragmatics, and the importance of pragmatics, that why we study pragmatics. We will discuss the presupposition and deixis as the important topics of pragmatics in the upcoming lecture. So do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for more videos.